welcome to Chris's Beer Reviews. How are you? Hope you're all doing really well as usual. So it's time for a perfect draft review, and this one we're looking at is Hawkstone Lager, which is, I don't know, is it famously known as Jeremy Clarkson's lager? It's certainly known as Jeremy Clarkson. Some of the ingredients are from Jeremy Clarkson's farm, etc. So I have had it in bottle form when it first came out in bottles, and I thought it was okay. I thought it was a rather pleasant lager. I thought it was expensive for what it was in bottle form, but it's on the PD. I'm a little bit late to the party on this. It's been out a week or so, and I'm sure there's already other reviews of it out there. So let's crack on. Let's have a look at Hawkstone Lager on the perfect draft. Shush. Thank you. So there it is in the glass. Nice head on there. Nice straw colour. Light in colour. It's definitely clear. There's no haze to it. Minimal carbonation. Not much in the way of carbonation going on in there, which is generally what I find with a lot of lagers on the PD. They do lack a bit of carbonation compared to bottles or even cans. So let's crack on and have a sniff. It smells like a lager. It's fairly straightforward. It's got a sweetness to it. Malty sweetness. There's almost a hint of bitterness, almost metallic-y, but only very minor. You're not going to pick out multiple aromas on this. It smells alright. Let's crack on. Let's see how it tastes. Cheers. The carbonation's a little bit better on taste, but it's not enough for me, the carbonation for a lager. It's 3 degrees. It is quite smooth, but I think it's smooth because it's lacking a bit of carbonation to give it a bit more sort of body, if you like. It is very smooth. Can't remember what the ABV is for this. It's got to be 4 point something, isn't it? I can't remember what the ABV is. That's really bad. Apologies. If I remember, I'll type it on the screen. Right, let's crack on with reviewing it then. So, it is quite smooth. It's got a reasonable body to it. It lacks carbonation. It's easy drinking. It's quite crisp. It's clean, which is what you want from a lager. Flavour-wise, to me, it's just average. And I think a lot of people are going to love it just because it's attributed to Jeremy Clarkson and he's got a huge fan base. I like Jeremy Clarkson. I know he divides opinion, but I like him. I find him amusing. Has he had a hand in brewing a good quality lager? I've got no doubt that the ingredients are quality, but as a lager it's probably a bit above average, really. It's got a sweetness on the taste. It's not an offensive sweetness. There's a slight kind of breadiness to it. There's a malt to it. The back end is a bit Pilsner-like. It's got like a bit of a peppery Pilsner type finish on the back end. And that's about all I can say, really. Am I disappointed in it? It's just another lager in a very flooded lager market. And the price they sell it in bottles is too expensive. On the PD, I think it was £34 something on the PD. Would I buy it again? I wouldn't. I'd probably steer more towards the German lagers that are on the PD. It's just an average lager, above average lager. People are going to rave about it and love it because it's got Clarkson written on it, or he's on the TV adverts. I think he's even done a Perfect Draft advert now as well. It's just a lager, and it's okay. It's above average. It is what it is. It's above average lager. It's perfectly drinkable. It's enjoyable, but it's a bit forgettable at the same time, really, which is a shame because I do like Clarkson. So would I buy it again? No. Would I buy it in bottles? No. And they're only 330ml when they sell it in bottles. Yeah, I've got one here. I'd rather go and buy that. the old Warsteiner, a 660ml bottle, £1.80 in Sainsbury's or 3 for a fiver in Tesco's. It's a far better lager than that. That's what I'd spend my money on if I was buying bottled lager. That's what Pilsner, that's what I'd go and spend my money on. Not that. There you go. That's me done. Jeremy Clarkson's Hawkstone Lager on the PD. See you all on the next one. Take care. Bye now.